In 1879, the Denver and Rio Grande Railway built over 200 miles of narrow gauge track from Antonito, Colorado to Silverton to service the mines deep within the San Juan Mountains. Now today, the Cumbres and Toltec Scenic Railroad operates on 64 miles of the original track and is the highest and longest narrow gauge railroad in North America. This railway is located just south of New Mexico's border with Colorado in the town of Chama, headquarters for one of America's most appealing tourist railroads. The Cumbres and Toltec meanders back and forth along the New Mexico and Colorado border, where some of the most breathtaking scenery in North America can be seen.
The scenery is just amazing. It's kind of a spiritual thing in a way. It's just, you know, the clouds seem closer, the moon seems closer.
It is a spiritual sort of experience, and I believe that's why people come year after year after year and ride this railroad.
Another thing they come to see is the vast collection of narrow gauge equipment the railway has. It's the largest in North America.
This is all equipment that operated over the Rio Grande, anything from locomotives to whether it's flat cars, stock cars, tank cars, to cabooses.
A visit to the line's yard and shops is truly a step back in time.
A lot of our equipment is roadable, so we're trying to keep it up. So we got to be kind of creative. Sometimes we end up having to fabricate our own pieces, so we have a machine shop that we can just about do anything.
To help in the rebuilding of these 100-year-old engines, the railway gets a little assistance from modern medical technology.
I'm taking some ultrasonic readings on the thickness of this metal. Since these locomotives are so old, we just want to make sure that there's not any wear or weak spots on the metal.
We're going to cross into the Colorado-New Mexico border 11 times.
If you want a complete educational lecture on this line, just work your way out to one of the open-air cars. There you will find volunteer docents giving a complete historical narration during your trip.
And this line was started by General William Jackson Palmer. The original intent of the line was to go to Mexico City. But when they came to Antonito and the mines were starting to break loose in Colorado, they turned and followed the money.
Amazingly, it only took about 9 months to complete the 64 miles of track. This line will take you just over 10,000 feet. Along the way, you'll pass right by sheer rock faces, almost close enough to reach out and touch.
We're coming into Rock Tunnel now. That's 360 feet through solid rock. When we come out of Rock Tunnel on the far side, if you're standing on the left side of the car, look down because it's going to be 600 feet straight down.
The tunnels are not the only highlight of this trip.
We're on the top of Cascade Trestle. It's an iron trestle, a German design, built in 1889. We're 137 feet above the creek bed, and it's 408 feet across.
Docents are so helpful because you don't really know where you are in the line, and they give you all the information that you need.
The Friends of the Cumbres and Toltec, which have approximately 2,300 members worldwide, I can't say enough about what they do for this railroad. Without them, I don't know if this railroad could have survived over the last 35 years.
At the halfway point of your journey, the trains stop at Osier. Here you get to sit back and relax while the staff provides you with a home-cooked meal.
Oh, the trip was just awesome, and then to come here and eat this food, it was just a marvelous experience. And the turkey was just excellent. It just melted in my mouth.
So if you've never scratched your railroad itch, or if you have a young son or daughter who just can't stop talking about trains, consider a trip to the San Juan Mountains of New Mexico and Colorado and a ride on the Cumbres and Toltec.